Some camera problems today. I broke my little mini GoPro tripod because I'm an animal. I've actually got you're in the cupboard. You are in my cupboards. So oh yeah, we've been recording, watching me wash my hands. There, how much fun is that? Anyway, hi guys. If you're new here, my name is Lori, and I live on Vancouver Island, which is in British Columbia, Canada. And I live with an adoring, sweet husband who's just the sweetest guy you ever did meet, and my dear, darling mother, who is just delightful. And we do stuff, and I like to experiment in the kitchen a whole lot. And if you watched any of my videos, some of my cooking videos, you might have seen me mention that I'm someday going to start making smoothies. I keep saying that. Mom has bought me all kinds of fruit that is just sitting in the freezer, and I'm just not doing it. So one of the things that I told myself I was going to do with these delicious and healthy smoothies that I was going to make, I mean, like, look at this. Let me just show you this. I've got this green powder, which is quite expensive, I'm told, in the stores, and it's kale and spinach and stuff like that. And I've got some lovely apple powder and, you know, all kinds of stuff to go into my lovely healthy smoothies that I'm supposed to make with my homemade yogurt, which brings us to today's video. That's what we're going to do today. It is late. It's 10 o'clock at night. Did you know that you have to let yogurt sit for like 8 to 12 hours? Well, when I started looking at making yogurt, it was 5 o'clock in the afternoon. I'm like, okay, I better wait on that. So I did find none of my books on my Instant Pot, or I've got 2 recipe books for the Instant Pot as well, and none of them had anything about yogurt other than one that was kind of like a 2-step thing where you did some of it off of the Instant Pot and some of it in. I found one online, and it's Amy and Jackie PressureCookRecipes.com. So it is just pressurecookrecipes.com, and I should make a note of that, because you know me. I tend to forget after editing and all that where I went. So it is Pressure Cook Recipes. Amy and Jackie apparently are the ones. And so I have never made yogurt before. I've eaten yogurt before, and I really do enjoy a good frozen yogurt. And yeah, so I'm gonna try it and we'll see what happens. So the first thing to do is to heat my milk to 180 to 200 degrees. So I need 2 liters or a half gallon of milk, and 2 liters is, or a liter is approximately 4 cups, so a quart. So I need 2 quarts of milk to go into my little Instant Pot here. So that's 4, that's 1 liter. Or 1 quart. And let's do this. I'm just learning all these conversions, right? Okay, so there we go. There's 2 liters, or 8 cups, or 2 quarts, or a half gallon, whichever you want to call it. Put the lid on and close it. And I'm going to hit, what does it say? Use the low yogurt more function to boil the milk to at least 180 Fahrenheit. It will say boil on the screen. This takes roughly 35 to 40 minutes. And it will change to YOGT when the boiling is done. So I'm one of those lucky people who got one of these little Instant Pot here with a yogurt maker on it. And so although I never have made yogurt, I'm hoping that it will work. So here we go. Let's give it a shot. We're going to hit yogurt and more. And that should be it. Okay, so we will be back when this has boiled in about a half an hour. Okay, so my Instant Pot says YOGT, and so I'm going to open it away from myself, of course. And I'm going to check the temperature. Oh, it is not 180 yet. It is not hot enough yet. So I need to, what does it say? If the milk is not over 180, close the lid and heat the milk with the slow cook less function for another 15 minutes. So here's what we're doing. We are fighting with the lid for a while. Closing it, hitting cancel, hitting cancel, and then what was it? Slow cook less, 15 minutes. And I'm gonna turn the keep warm off. Okay, so we're gonna do this. I'm gonna be back in another 15 minutes, and yeah, we'll go from there. It has been 15 minutes, and I am back again, and I'm going to take the lid off, away from myself. And let's take the temperature again. Seriously? Why aren't you any higher than that? Let's try another one. 167, 168. That's where it was the last time I was in here. That means in 15 minutes it hasn't gotten any hotter at all. So that's not helping. Well, I guess, what the heck am I going to do here now? Let's cancel that, and I'm going to try the saute less, and I'll leave it at 30 minutes, and I'm going to go and get the other lid. So yeah, we'll be back, I guess. We're boiling, and so now I need to take this out of the heat and get it into some cold water. So here we go with our little grabby hand. There we go.
Welcome to this special edition of Thoughts Nation. I'm Greg Jarrett. My guest today, Sean Kennedy.
And we'll throw some ice in there. And we need to bring that down now to 111 degrees. So I'm going to leave this off, and I'm going to get my culture started, So let me go get that and I'll be right back. One thing that I am a little concerned about is that in this recipe it says that I need to have yogurt that has active bacterial cultures. Well, mine says it has bacterial culture, but is that the same thing? I do not know. I don't know if it has to say active or if bacterial cultures are enough. So we're going to try it because that is the yogurt that I have. And let's hope that we didn't just totally waste a half gallon of milk. So yeah, anyway, I'm going to throw a couple of tablespoons of this into my Pyrex container. And I'm still bringing my milk down to temperature. It's got to get down to 111 degrees. So as soon as it gets down there, I'll be back and we'll get that mixed into here and we'll go on to the next step. I guess I should read that again. Okay, so I think, yeah, I'm below the 111 level. Only took a few minutes for that to happen, so that's cool. Let me give it a little bit of a stir. And then I need to take, so I've got my little over 2 tablespoons of my yogurt culture here. And we're keeping our fingers crossed that it's going to work. And then I need to grab a half a cup of this milk and mix it in here. And I guess that's so that it doesn't heat up the yogurt too quickly. I'm assuming that's why anyway. So I'm going to mix that here because I don't want to kill the cultures in the bacteria. That's why I want to use the cooler milk to get that started, apparently. I don't really know, but that's kind of what it says here. Okay, so okay, so then I'm going to pour that in there. Give it a few gentle stirs. And now we go to the incubation period, which is the 8 to 12 hours, which it's 1/4 to midnight here. So, you know, it'll be ready in the morning. Apparently that is the way you do it. Oh, I should probably dry the outside of that before I put it back in there, at least on the sides, right? Okay, so, I don't know, what do you do with it if it doesn't turn into yogurt? I don't know, I guess I should do some research on that too. Okay, so we've put that lid on. Close the lid. So I'm going to use this lid again because I need a venting lid. It doesn't say anything about turning off the venter, so I'm just going to use that one. And then, okay, so now I'm going to go to yogurt, and I want yogurt on normal. Right, and I want it, I'm going to go ahead and go up to 11 hours. I'll go ahead and go all the way to 12 because I don't want it turning off, right? So, yeah, that's going to be, I keep looking at my phone instead of at my camera. What happened there? Why did you go to 0? Cancel. yogurt, normal, 12 hours. Okay, so now it should go, right? Oh, I think I need to put the other lid on it because it's like erroring out on me. Okay, so I gotta put a ring back in it. I'll be back in a few minutes. I think I might have been wrong. You should mark that down, Dave. Oh, he didn't hear me. Anyway, it seems to be counting up. So I think I can go ahead and put this lid back on it. And I'm going to be up for probably another hour or so to see what goes on here. And I'll let you know if it's counted up that far, because it looks like that's what it's going to do, is it's going to count up to the 12 hours that I put it on there. So if it doesn't do anything weird, I'll see you in the morning. Here we go then. Our yogurt is supposedly ready. Let me grab. It smells good. Smells like yogurt should. You just grab a spatula, and let's see. Oh yeah, we're plenty thick. So the next step is to put it in the refrigerator and let it cool for a couple of hours before you eat it. So that is what's going to be next. I'm going to go ahead and throw this in the fridge. I made yogurt. That's pretty exciting for me. I've never done that before. It tastes just like yogurt should, just plain yogurt, right? I mean, yeah, so I can't wait to play with this and flavor it up some. I am going to dump it here and strain it and make kind of a more of a thicker Greek yogurt type of thing. And yeah, and then I gotta figure out what to do with all the liquid, which I think is called whey. So yeah, there you go. Making yogurt in the Instant Pot. Easiest thing in the world. Oh my gosh.
To get poisoned.
You're gonna get poisoned.
Yeah. Where is it?
It's right there in that bowl.
I have to use that big thing?
Well, it's the only spoon we have that's clean. The rest of them are all in the dishwasher,
Okay.
which I guess I need to turn on.
Who've been sitting in it already?
I did. I picked into it with my spoon.
Okay.
Plain yogurt, right?
Needs blueberries.
It needs something. Like, it definitely needs to be...
But it's actually pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty good yogurt. And I like yogurt.
So now we make our own yogurt, Mom.
You make our own yogurt.
Yeah, I make our yogurt, Mom.
Okay, you're going to add blueberries?
Well, right now I'm going to strain it to make it... Do you like it thicker?
I like it the way it is. It's
Oh, do you?
fine.
Okay, well, I might scoop some into some kind of a glass container and put it in the fridge. And then I'm going to strain some of it and make something thicker because I'm going to make a tzatziki sauce
What's that for?
for our Greek dinner that we're having tomorrow.
Okay. Do I have to learn a new dance step or anything?
Yeah, absolutely. No, the one that you do is quite nice. You could just do that one again.
That's okay.
Come on.
No. That's good.
Just put it here in this sink. It'll be fine. I'll get it.
Good for you. You
Yeah.
made yogurt.
Yeah, it's super easy.
When are you going to make soap?
Soon, because we're down to like 4 bars. Yeah, well, and plus that bowl full of odd shapes and sizes.
Yeah.
So, yes, this week for sure.
Now, what do you do with this?
Whatever you would do with yogurt.
Eat it.
Eat
within
it.
A week or two.
Yeah, yeah. Well, and then you save, a 1/4 cup of it or whatever to make the next batch.
Okay.
And then you just pour the milk in and do that and use this. This is your starter because it now has active bacterial cultures in it. Apparently that's what makes it work.
So you have starter culture.
Yeah.
Sounds like sourdough bread.
Similar, I
some,
think.
There's some San Francisco starters that have been on the start for centuries.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, maybe not centuries, but decades. Yeah, that's very good. I'm surprised. Well, I shouldn't be surprised.
I even followed a recipe.
All the way?
Yeah.
No switches?
No switches.
Well, how are you going to add blueberries?
Well, there's only 2 ingredients.
Milk and
Yogurt.
yogurt. Okay. So what are you going to do with the blueberries?
I'm going to make smoothies.
But are you going to add some blueberries to the yogurt?
I can add it to some of them, but not to all of them.
Okay. Turn that thing off.
Why?
I'm tired of this.
You don't want to be a YouTube star anymore? There you go. There's a glamour
I have
shot.
eyelashes. You can't see them because they're white, but I have eyelashes.